Okay, let me get another one of these out of the way. This is just a couple of Serenity matches from last week.
I've got the ore.
And I've been really slow about doing anything with these. Basically been spending all my time at work playing this other game, the, what's it called now? My brain isn't working. Elite Dangerous Horizons, that's the one. And I have to say, I've been, uh-oh. Did I just lose my sound? What's going on? Hold on. Okay, my headphone jack doesn't work very well. Okay. Yeah, I have to say, I've been spending all my time at work playing this Elite Dangerous thing, and basically just running liberal propaganda all over the galaxy, which is, you know, kind of my basic function. Liberal propaganda, federal aid packages, you know, big government, that kind of thing. It's a huge grind. My original thought was that I was going to get a big payoff from this, but getting into it, it's not real likely. The way this works is you join up with a faction, and then you basically run loads of propaganda to planets that you want to prepare for conquest. You run federal aid packages to planets that your faction is trying to take over, and then you run a different set of federal packages to planets that you're trying to keep other factions from taking over or throwing into turmoil.
Leviathan construction stopped.
And you get points for all this. I call them brownie points. You get brownie points for doing these missions. You don't get any money for them, and they take a while, you know, because you gotta fly from one system to another system. You know, and if you want to make money in the meantime, well, you know, you can scan unexplored systems on the way over, or you can carry freight. You know, you can look up the systems you're flying to on a website and find out, you know, what the prices are like there, and, you know, try to make a few bucks in the meantime while you're hauling your propaganda and your federal aid and all that good stuff. You know, make a few bucks on the side, or maybe run a mission here and all. You know, of course, all this takes extra time, and yeah. So anyway, whenever you run your propaganda or whatever, you get a few points for that, and if you get 100 points in a week, you can advance from level 1 to level 2, and then they got a level 3 and a level 4. You start off at level 1 by default, which gets you a salary of 1,000 credits a week, which is nothing. I mean, the worst shipping mission you can get is like 4,000 credits, and you can run that in about 10 minutes, you know. 1,000 credits a week is really pathetic. But, you know, you run a few liberal propaganda missions, and then you got 100 credits, and then you can get up to level 2, and you spend a week at level 2, and then you get what? I forget what it is, 10,000 credits, which is still pretty horrible.
Red core is under attack.
Well, then you got to get 750 credits, and you get to level 3, and then you're at like 50,000 credits, which is more, but you know, 50,000 of credits a week, that's still really weak. And then I think it goes to 500,000, and the top is like 50 million credits, which that's a lot of money. But seriously, if you're gonna run that much propaganda, my God, I'd have to be there all day, every day. It would be nothing but me running. It would be nothing but me running this stuff, you know, back and forth all day long, all week long. I mean, if I get fired from my job, I'm sure that's what I'll be doing. Is I'll be getting my 50 million credits, but until I got that kind of spare time, I'm not sure it's going to happen. It's a huge grind, really. and you know, and you make these ranks. You don't automatically get to keep these ranks. If you make rank 2, and then the next week you don't make enough points, and you don't get to keep rank 2 automatically. You got to earn it again the next week. You got to make that 100 points again the next week, or you're back down to level 1. It's not completely terrible, because, you know, if you make 150 points in the week, the 100 points gets you to level 1, and then the 50 points carries over, so you got a head start, you know. So anything you don't use to get to the next level carries over, so.
Defend the prime node.
That's helpful. Given time, you can probably build yourself up to all these levels, but it's a long-term proposition in any case. Yeah, it's kind of a grind. I think I might, you know, I'm not sure how much effort I'm gonna keep putting into that. I'm sure I'll spend some time on it, but I think I'm more likely to get hold of another ship and outfit it for mining or something. I think I'd rather do that. There's this stuff called painite, which is a mineral, and
defend the prime node.
I don't know where it comes from, but apparently it's very rare, because absolutely every station you go to, you look at their commodity market, and one thing you can bet on is that they're buying painite, and they're paying a lot of money for it. And absolutely nobody sells the stuff. You know, everybody wants painite, and nobody has any. So yeah, if you want to go mining, that would be the stuff to mine if you can figure out where it is. I haven't spent any time looking at mining sites, so I have no idea how common painite is to mine. But there's also various missions that show up in the bulletin board where they're basically saying, you know, go mine this stuff, go mine that stuff, and those missions pay a lot. They usually pay well over 100,000 each, you know. So I suspect I probably would like to try mining. It seems relatively lucrative, but I have to get a different ship and outfit it for that. I'm thinking I'll probably either get a Mark III Cobra, or the Diamondback Scout for that. Probably the Mark III Cobra, because it's reputedly like the fastest cheap ship out there anyway. Probably the fastest ship, which is a good thing, because I spend a lot of time running away. I mean, I can dogfight the bots. They're not too much of a problem. But you get there's people out here that have been playing this game for years, and I'm really not set up to challenge them. Especially since they're likely to jump on your ass, you know, like 3 at a time, which is kind of unnerving. And generally the best strategy is to do a frameship drive, jump to an adjacent star system, and generally they're not going to be able to follow you there. I'm not completely sure about that. I believe there is a widget you can outfit your ship with, which will trace your frameship jump and tell them where you went. I'm not completely sure if I'm not really sure about that, though. I'd have to double check on that.
Red core is vulnerable.
There is a bunch of widgets you can outfit your ships with, but you know, again, you know, always the difficulty is that there's only so much stuff you can put on one ship. You pretty much have to pick and choose. And I'm sure it's best to have several ships going, each one specialized for a specific purpose. You know, like for the mining ship, you'd want to have, obviously you got to have a mining laser. Probably a good idea to have a prospecting limpet controller, so that you can prospect asteroids and shit. Good thing to have. And a few other things of that nature that are specialized for mining. It's probably best to have a ship with a lot of cargo space on it. which the Mark III Cobra probably isn't specialized for, but again, it does have some cargo on it, and it's fast, which means that you can get the fuck away from pirates, which is kind of paramount to me. That's an important thing to me. There's this character whose name I forget. It's like Inuit or or Eskimo or something like that. I've got one of his videos in my favorites column there, and this guy has several videos like that, and it gives you a definite idea of what's going on with some of these people. This guy's specialty is that he flies his ships with flight assistance off. If you've played this game and you've tried to fly with flight assistance off, you can appreciate right away how ridiculously skilled this motherfucker must be. Because flying these ships with flight assistance off is basically impossible. I mean, I suspect that it requires... Oh my god. I suspect that it requires a control setup completely different from what I have. I have no idea how he manages it, but basically it just turns off all the compensation type of stuff. Like for example, with flight assist on, you run your throttle all the way up and you accelerate up to your maximum speed in normal space. You turn your throttle all the way down and you decelerate down to 0. Okay, automatically. With flight assist off, that doesn't happen. Whatever acceleration you put on your ship when you bring the throttle up, you bring the throttle down, you don't automatically lose that. You don't automatically lose that speed. You keep that speed, just like you would in real space. The only way you're gonna lose speed is by applying thrust in the other direction. Just like in real space. It's still not Newtonian physics, I don't think, because there's some discrepancies. I don't think it's pure Newtonian physics at all, but it's a lot more realistic than what you get with flight assistance. But it's also a hell of a lot harder to fly than it is with flight assistance. Very difficult.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I have a tough time with it, but given the way this player gets around with this, I suspect that if you want to be like an ace dogfighter, then learning to fly without flight assistance is probably paramount. It's probably like rule number 1. You got to figure out how to fly without flight assistance, and good luck with that.
Attack the enemy prime
I suspect that that's probably the only way it's possible to make really effective use of all these weapons out here that only come with direct targeting as opposed to gimbal-mounted targeting or turreted targeting. I'm talking about like your railguns and your plasma accelerators. These things, these ridiculously overpowered guns. They don't come with, as far as I can tell, I haven't seen them with gimbal mounting or on turrets or anything like that. You have to mount these things on, and you have to point the nose of your ship directly at the target and hold it there. And that's the only thing you're going to hit anything with. They're real powerful, but if you can't aim with them, you're not. It doesn't matter how powerful they are if you can't hit nothing with them. And this guy likes to use them, as far as I can tell. He gets them on his ship, and he targets shit with them, and he hits shit with them. He also likes the ships that have at least three mounts on them, so he can mount like 3 of these bastards on them, like the Imperial Eagle.
Leviathan construction stopped.
I've been agonizing over whether to try to mount to mount like a directly targeting railgun or plasma accelerator, just to give it a try, just to see if I can handle it. I kind of doubt that I can. I suspect that I'm probably just going to have to stick with the gimbal blazers or something. That's probably about all I can handle. I think even the multi-cannons and shit, you can only get them with direct targeting, or maybe on turrets, I don't know, but I haven't yet found one that's rated higher than the stuff I'm already using, so it really wouldn't be worth my while to get it. Yeah, okay, well. So anyway, that's what I've been doing all week. Out there supporting the great liberal empire. The lady with the purple lipstick there. It was looking pretty dark for the liberal empire all last week. They were down a step. They were number 4, down from number 3, but they're back up to number 3 now. So things are looking up. I found out that there's about 7 or 8. These factions, they're all, they're all game generated. The leaders are all NPCs, and they get reshuffled once a week. And apparently, it's possible for them to get dumped off the game board entirely if they get shifted down to position 7. And then lose ground from there. They'll just knock them off the board. And I guess they'll just come up with a new one at random. They probably got a bank of 100 of these guys, and they just keep 8 or 10 on them, keep 8 or 10 of them on hand at all times. And if one gets knocked off the board, I assume they just throw another one in there. I haven't looked to see who's number 1 yet. Last time I looked, it was some communist-looking guy. In like in some kind of a tricolored laser shit or something. Yeah, they've got some real stereotypical characters running around in there.
Attack the enemy prime node.
What's going on with this game? I think we're getting ready to win this one, possibly. Who's that? That is Silk Shooter in the tank, which we've just lost to a nuke. Okay, lovely. I think we are going to win this one, though. Go back to the Prime and try to hold that down. We got Reds coming in. I don't have time to get up in the turret. I'm going to probably need to ditch that vehicle that I'm about to visit. Our orb is on the scene, but he may go down. There's reds all over the place. There's one up there. Let's see if I can. I got one of them. There's a mana trying to take our orb out. Our orb is still up. The red orb is down. There's a mana over there, but that mana's. Here's a mana. I can grab this. We can try to tow the orb if he wants to latch on. I don't know how much luck I'm gonna have with that. He's not latched on. Oh, the enemy prime is down. This orb definitely needs to latch on. We need to get over. Okay, he's on. And I'm going to try to pick a route so I don't get this guy shot down on the way over there. Oh, lost the mana. That's what you get. Don't like to go hesitating around when you're trying to pick a route there because shit's coming after you. You kind of need to get the fuck out there. You start looking around. So, well, maybe I should go this way. Maybe I should go that way. No. You need to pick a direction and go. If it's the wrong direction, you're gonna die. But if you go looking around and trying to go this way and go that way and go the other way, you're gonna die anyway.
That was nasty.
Okay. Yeah, we lost our momentum. We got the enemy prime down again, so we got another chance here. Let me go over to I'm gonna go to the mine node. Because the levy's about to spawn over here, and I'll figure out because I can't spawn at the enemy prime yet, but I can pick up this thing. Oh, we're about to do this. Yeah, they're gonna shoot down the core before I even get there. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of that one. And there's the lineup at the midpoint here. We've got fun times on our team at Mechintage. And on the other team, they've got
Grab your orb.
the usual suspects: Kronos, Hulsing, Bobanovus, Sizzy, Poker. He's real
Attack the
good.
prime node.
But again, there's a few like, you know, Uber class players out there, and they're mostly on our team. So. Yeah. I have my own, you know, I basically have my own rating about all these players, and basically it's basically for the upper crust, I'd say it's basically Fun Times and Mekitaj and Bar when he shows up, and a lot of these matches are basically determined by the fact that you know, that one or more of these guys ends up on one team and none of them end up on the other team, and that pretty much decides the issue generally. Not always, but quite often. I try to switch around to even things out, and, you know, the result being I end up on the losing team a lot, but that's alright. You can't take that. You can't take it's not a good idea to play this kind of a game with the idea that your team winning the game is really all that important, because you know, it's not that you don't have that much. It's not that much under your control. I mean, it's basically the idea with me is just to, you know, do your best to support the team, and don't worry about it beyond that. Just enjoy the game for what it is. That's the way to do it. You know, obviously that's all it takes to keep me at it. The enemy prime is down, so I'm going to get out of this defensive position. And somebody else has grabbed the orb, but he needs a tow, so I can provide that. So let me drag him over here, and I'll take him over here and see if we can cap the mining nodes, so the red doesn't get a levy.
Leviathan construction.
Yeah, we got that.
Leviathan under construction. Grab your orb.
And if you can get in position over here, you can. I'm gonna lose this mana.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I was hoping to save it, but he was able to nail it. So yeah, no tow for our orb carrier. Well, let me get over here and get back to our. Get back to our core, and there's no vehicles. Well, that's kind of a drag. Let me pick up the Avril and the sniper rifle anyway. We got the enemy prime down again. Okay, and now the mana's there, but no, I'm not going for the mana. I'm going after the orb. Somebody else get the orb? Possibly.
Red core is secure. Attack the enemy prime node.
Yeah. I'm gonna drag the mana over here and hope that somebody else got the orb, which yeah they did. And I'm trying to get them to latch on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna make a play for the enemy prime. I might try. Nah, there's a guy over there. He's probably got an Avril. Wait a second. Okay. Was that lag or what? Yeah, that was lag. Okay. Yeah, we do get lag on these servers once in a while, and it tends to pop up at inconvenient times. You can. You can imagine all kinds of paranoid explanations for that if you want to, but it's just lag. It's completely random. Okay. We're still not looking too bad here. I'm going to try to take this turret out. At least it accomplish that much. I'll get him out with a flat cannon, probably. I think he was smart enough to bail out. And make an effort at shooting down this prime now. Probably won't manage that. Yeah, it's got too many people coming after me. Okay.
The enemy prime node. Blue core is vulnerable.
And in the meantime, we lost our prime. That's what happens anytime I try to get offensive.
Blue core is
Our
secure.
orb's over there and it's taking the prime back, so yeah, I'm gonna go right back on the defensive here. Get back to the prime. We'll try to hold that up. And there's reds all over the place out here. Work picks. That's a new Baba Novus. Okay. We got the enemy prime down. I'm going to run down this way in case the nuke is up, which it is not. Red prime is back up. I'll probably just suicide this vehicle right into it. Yep. And right back to trying to take the enemy prime down, which I'm not going to accomplish. Didn't expect I would. It's going to put me back here where I don't want to be. We've got our levy coming in, which is good. We've got the blew that. Get back up here and pick up this orb.
The enemy prime node.
It would be nice to have a tow right about now, but there's not one showing up. It doesn't matter. We've got the enemy prime down. I'm going to head off in the direction of the enemy prime. Try to nail that down. There's a ride, but he's not positioned for me. Probably doesn't even see me over here. Don't want to get up on my board because there's way too... Oh, this guy's going to cut me off for sure. Yeah. Orb's still over there, but so is the red orb. I'm probably going to come over here and try to suicide on that.
Red core is under attack.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's already timed out. And I'll just sit here and try to hold off all these reds coming in from their core. Got a couple of them now.
Red core is under attack.
A couple more of them on foot back here. Try to fake out this guy behind the tree. Where is he? There he is.
Red core is under
Now,
attack.
winged him a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to take him down though, probably.
Damaged.
Oh, he's got his sniper rifle out on me now.
Defend the prime node.
Shock rifle. Okay. Run forward, pick up the sniper rifle. See if I can hit something with that. Not likely. Might as well. Oh, yeah. And the mana comes in and wipes me off the platform. Yep. They like to do that. Comes a red orb. He's out. It's looking like we'll probably win this one too, but I don't think we will. Take this thing for. Oh, Bender, that's a good target. Well worth taking. Well worth using that Scorpion on. Of course, the red orb's probably on his way in from somewhere. We can find him. I don't see him yet. That's probably him over there on the left. Yeah, I see him. There he is. There he is. Winged him. Yeah, he's out. But the orb is still on the ground. Somebody needs to suicide on that. Yeah, here he is. Somebody picked it up. Okay, now he's out. Still holding the prime. Haven't been putting a huge amount on the damage on the core lately, though. And the red tank is coming in. And our orb is out. So, not so good. Let's pick that up.
I have the orb.
Okay.
Enemies myself.
Leviathan construction stopped.
Yeah,
Red
this is
core
pretty
is
rough.
secure.
Let's see.
Attack the enemy prime node.
Yeah, I just gotta go over there, cap the enemy prime again before our prime goes down. The danger is always that the enemy's gonna get their orb over to our prime before we can cap theirs. So you definitely don't want to waste any time. We got the enemy prime down again. There's a guy over there on foot, so I'm don't want to just jump on over here on my board until he's out of his line of sight. Okay. There's a shield on that node, but we capped. Okay, beautiful. Still dominating the map, more or less. There's several reds out here, though. They may take this back. Very possibly. They are dying in throws, aren't they? No, maybe not. I'm probably going to have to get... Well, not in the turret this time. I'm going to make one more stab at this, because we still got fire on the enemy prime. Nuke's still not there. I just seen that explosion on the ground. That tells me there's a tank around the corner, so I don't want to just run around here, but I bet he's still there. No, he's not. He's out. And the enemy prime is down again. Oh, there's that tank. Yeah, he's going to nail me now for sure. Amazed it didn't get me that time. Got me on the second shot. That's going to put me back here. I'm going to pick up this orb. We're going to be right back to trying to take out that enemy prime. Got a tow this time, but not feeling real confident, because you get in a situation where you're having to take the enemy prime over and over and over again like this. This is only going to happen a certain number of times before the other team finally gets around to nailing your prime. I just got knocked out of my just got knocked down to my desktop, and I have to switch back to the prime. I'm probably going to die in the process of switching back to the game now. Yeah, I died. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, you know. You take the enemy prime, you lose the enemy prime, you take it again, you lose it again. You do that 2 or 3 times, and then at some point the enemy gets their act together and takes your prime. And lo and behold, the momentum is going the other way. So if you can take the enemy prime and hold it, that's a good thing. But if you're taking the enemy prime and losing it over and over again, not a good indication. Okay, we got our prime, so there's another chance of taking the enemy prime again. But chances are the enemy's going to do a repeat performance of what they did a minute ago and take your prime while you're screwing around. Our orb is on the ground, so we're not going to get a cap that way anytime soon. Oh, there our orb got picked up and did a cap. That's beautiful. Is that tank still on the ground? No, but there's people on foot all over the place. Okay. Let me pick up this vehicle. And was going to use it to get over to the orb, but somebody else has picked up the orb. I guess I could have towed him, but this isn't the primary vehicle for that. I'm hoping he's going after the mine node. I'm wanting to get over into this area so I can head off any manas coming in, including the mana like that one that was towing the enemy orb. Now he's going to come in and just try to shoot down our prime. Okay, yeah, now he's trying to come in on foot. Now he's trying to get a tow together. And he didn't quite get the tow, but his potential tow is distracting me enough to where he's probably going to get in there on foot. Yeah, and he is. I'm not sure if he managed it, but they're capping our prime anyway, one way or the other. Yeah, we're probably going to start losing points. Yeah, we are losing some points off the core there. Yeah. Pathetically trying to snipe that guy, totally failing to do it. We'll let him take that mana. No, I'm not. And I'm going to try to catch up with that. Who is that?
The enemy prime node.
Oh, totally failing to read his name tags. We're going. Oh, he dropped it. Pick it up. Let me go pick up the mana again. We're losing our prime. We're gonna have to go back that way. Where'd he go? Come on, guy, latch on. We gotta get our
Blue
prime
core
back.
is vulnerable. Attack
He's not
the prime
latching on.
node.
He wants that mine node. We need our prime, man. Oh, he's gonna latch on. We're going after the
Blue
prime
core
now.
is
But,
secure.
oh, it got shot down. Okay, well.
5 minutes remain.
Trying to get this guy up on the platform before he gets shot down. He
Attack
needs to
the enemy
detach.
prime node.
Okay. Well, he's in the general area. Hopefully he can get over to where the prime is without getting killed. And maybe pick up another tow for the enemy prime.
Leviathan available.
Meantime, I'm going to jump over here and get on defense.
Grab your orb.
There's already some reds over here shooting down the prime. They're up on top, I think.
Attack the enemy prime node.
Try to hold this thing down. Our orb, is he down? Can't really tell. Well, got rid of the guy shooting our prime anyway. Yeah, our orb is down. Respawning at the core. There's a tank coming over the hill.
Stopped.
Getting arrow. No, that arrow went nowhere. There's a man. There's a bender. He'll probably. Bender's on the ground now. Yeah. No, I can't steal him. There's somebody in it for sure. Oh, he bailed. We're gonna steal that now. But the scorpion comes in and suicides everybody. Alright.
Attack the prime node. Blue core is vulnerable.
Don't make a lot of long-range plans in this game. Tend to plan about, half a second ahead, and those plans go wrong about 80% of the time. Lost our prime. I think it's winding down. We're down to about 3 minutes on this match. Still way ahead, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this one.
Grab your orb. Blue core is secure.
Probably going to overtime.
3 minutes remain.
I think we're outnumbered,
the enemy
possibly.
prime
Maybe.
node.
I've got the orb.
Blue core is vulnerable.
Come around the corner. Oh, there's tons of people coming around. Could have suicidal, knocked a couple people out. Probably going to have to ditch that vehicle because it's getting ready to blow up.
I've got the orb.
It's still alive, just barely. I think I blew myself up, which is stupid. And not much to do here. No vehicles. I'll just stand. Oh, there's a scorpion. Yeah, go straight after the prime. I could stay back there and head off Mantas, but it's a judgment call. You can go either way on that. I tend to sitting there camping the core and heading off mana is not a bad thing to do, but sometimes you want to be more. Sometimes I just feel like being more proactive than that, I guess. Although it's not on you, you can lose big either way. You know, if you stay back here and try to head off mana, well, the end result may be that your team just fails to take the prime. Eventually, you know, some crafty player is going to get past that scorpion and put a ton of damage on your core anyway. And obviously, on the other hand, if you go forward and try to take the prime with that scorpion, it's quite possible a couple of manas are going to come in and finish off your core, and the other, it can go wrong either way. Okay, got our prime back, headed off the orb. Oh, some tank over here spawning us. Bangers in that tank. I'm probably going to have a tough time getting past him. He's already, he just winged me real good right there. Let me pick up the armor and try to get an arrow into him. Missed that arrow. Oh, he's out. Okay, well, the hell with him then. Oh. There's no way we're going to prevent that levy from going out. I'm pretty sure they've already got it. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah, they do. Mana was trying to put some damage on him, but he got nailed. I'll try to recover the orb there.
30 seconds left.
I'm already way down on health. I'm gonna pick up, probably all my armor's been burned off. And there's nothing for me to do but go over to our prime and try to cover it, because it's definitely going down in a few seconds here with that levy advancing on it like that. Probably pick up that extra armor while I'm on the way.
10, 9,
Every little bit helps.
7, 6,
I've got this stupid idea he's going to give me a ride over to the enemy prime, but there really isn't time for that. Mainly got to try to recapture the prime. I hope might manage to do it, maybe. Oh yeah, we're going to get it. Okay. So prime recaptured for the moment. I think we've got the levy down, which is good. Now we just got about 80 million little red people running about here to get a lucky shot with the sniper rifle. Okay, so we're in overtime. And keep playing like that and you might actually win this, but I don't think we're going to manage it. Getting into the turret, which is a good defensive position, which is pretty much what we need right here as defense, but turret got shot out. At least I didn't get killed with it. Tank coming over the hill, people on foot, and get wiped out. But yeah, here comes this guy. We're gonna, yeah. Orb got knocked out. That's a big plus.
Grab your orb. Grab your orb.
I hate these people that can figure out how to nail you with a tank in positions like that. I can usually only nail people if I can figure out a way to get some splash damage on them. You know, I can't nail people if they're sitting on a flat surface with nothing around them.
Thank you very much.
Some of these people seem to manage it, but of course I'm not seeing it from their perspective. They may be seeing some projection or something or other that I'm not seeing. Red levy's coming in and our prime is down. So yeah, it's not looking good. Let's get this guy up over here. Oh, did we get it? No, we did not. Probably got the orb runner killed. Let me get in position here with my Avril in case there's any manas coming up. There are not. Let me go grab the orb. Unless somebody else has got it already, they do. Get back on foot with the Avril. Oh, get this guy out. Nope, not quite. He bailed, but pick him off with the shock rifle. Get back on foot with the Avril. Any manas? Nope. Grab the tank. Hang a right. Okay. Orb's on the ground, which is a bad place for it. Oh, there's that levy. He's about to nail me with his primary gun. And yeah, I'm sitting right in his target and I didn't even realize it. Lost that tank right away. That's pretty much going to do it for us, I think. I'm stuck here at the core with nothing to do but pick up the orb, but yeah, it's getting way too close now. And this is going to finish this right here. Okay, well, that's not a bad match. Happy to